Whew, cutting it quite close right now, aren't we? One moment. Well, 1 minute. And then it's time to tally it up. So let's get that doing. It's almost time. I'm really excited to see what it is, and I'm also really excited to see what this next voting will do for the channel. Because there's been a lot of these, which we've not done in a while, in occurrence to like different categories of gaming. I feel like has maybe led to some misleading things. Like, obviously, we haven't been the biggest on platformers or just like too heavily on strategy games and not enough horror, which does make sense because like the banner does qualify that. Anyway, you heard that ding. It's time. Let's tally them up. The backup videos vote. Let's see what it got. 3 votes? Why did everyone vote that? 1 to 3 basic number for one day. So, just so you know, right here, you've chosen me to only record 1 to 3 backup videos. And I will only give you a number of that for one day. Which means you only get 1 to 3 backup videos on the one day I'm not available. And then every other day after that, you need to wait and you get nothing new until I'm better. And I've specified this many times. So either you didn't understand or you understood and you don't care. So I'm a little disappointed, but I'm going to live by that word. So I will do some extra backup video recording later. Probably tomorrow. Because I already used up 1 backup video, but I won't record more than 6 just to be on the safe side. And you will only get 1 to 3 for one day, maybe 2 days if you're lucky enough. But that's what you picked. And that's what you get. So I hope you are happy with not getting that many. Anyway, let's create a new post. That is the results. Time to make the next post. The next poll for this week. What's it going to be? Oh, I've already told you. We did finish Hex Cells. So I feel like it's time to vote for a new game. Man, new game. But yeah, see that? Strategy, VR, party, horror, platformer. And obviously, like, in accordance to horror, we used to do a bit of that, and then we've been lacking it for about a month now. Platformer, it's a bit iffy. We've been doing VR, though, and we're very high in strategy. So at this point, it should be like, strategy, screen like half the way through it. VR, like a quarter. Party, off to the side. Platformer, off to the side. Horror, shouldn't even be on there. So maybe this next poll will fix all that. Because we're doing a new game. New game voting. And these are all going to be of old games. Hold on, let me just do it. The winner will be completed if tie all do both. And this time it has to be an exact tie. So, good luck with that. I'm really hoping this will boost morale or something else. There we go. And yes, I will accept 3-way ties and 4-way ties. Okay, let's begin. So, first one I want to put on here is one I'm really hoping wins. And one I might even ignore if it doesn't. Actually, you know what? I was going to put 14 variants of Minesweeper, but honestly, like, it's a new Minesweeper game. I already did, like, 1 video of it. It got, like, let me just go to the video right now. Right here, it's been decent. But, I mean, in comparison to other things, like, it's been doing better. And I think it is just the first video, so I don't blame him for not being that far. Especially, like, if you go down to Hex Cells Part 3 and stuff, you can see, like, the number of views have been going down. So honestly, it's fine. I think it's more than enough to continue Minesweeper 14 variants. So I think I will just say we will continue 14 variants of Minesweeper as a extra Minesweeper game, as well as when Temetsi is completely done. So for now, we're just going to leave that off the table. But let's put some actual good votes in there. Like, let's start with horror. So, yeah, we need to get some horror back in. What's the best way to do it? I know. Bendy and the Dark Revival? Is that how you spell it? I'm trying to think. Revival? Is that how it is? Yeah, I think that's how it's pronounced. Alright, let's see. What else do we go over here? Casey's Mod. It would be fun to finish that. Casey's. Actually, I don't think there's an apostrophe. Mod. And another option. And yes, these are all stuff we already have, because right now, at this point, let's see, there was something down here. No, not there. It was here it is. Reward for when we reach 100 subs, which was 3 weeks ago. And so far, everyone's still saying save up for the PS5. So, at this point, the voting is not over. We still have 6 subs to go. When we reach 100, this voting will be over. But I'm just trying to save up for the PS5 right now, because I feel like it's going to win, and the sooner the better, right? Okay, let me look at my favorites list. Anything in there I could do? Ooh, I've seen that this was getting quite popular. Let's add it, see how it does in the voting. Balatro. I do have it. In fact, I played the demo for quite a while, but I don't know. I just got out of it. I did buy it though when it first came out, so I will definitely be excited to continue that. Then we need more, like, backwards or something. Oh, you know what we also could put back? I just thought of that. House Flipper. There we go. Yes, all these are practically old games and stuff I already have, but the idea of this voting is to, like, get a different majority counter. Like, this is casual, Balatro's strategy, Casey's Mod, more fun, like, roleplay stuff, and then Bendy is, like, horror. So, it will also tell me, like, the direction of what you want this channel to go to, because I definitely want us to go back to, at some point, like, the more horror vibes of it. But it's just been because of, like, what happened before. Of, like, I made this huge list, and then we got to the new year, that I just decided to continue, like, the more popular ones and put off with a bunch of new games. But now they're starting to come back, so a lot of you should be excited. Especially if you've been here for a while and you've been missing a lot of the, like, older games. And if you don't know the whole list, then this is the whole list. I've been keeping track. It's quite a list. And if you can't read them all, I can read them to you now. King of Bridge, House Flipper, Luckby Landlord, Isle of Arrows, Defend Your Crypt, Mini Metro, which is back, Mini Motorways, which it's similar to Mini Metro, but honestly, I feel like Mini Metro was a bit nicer to do, I guess, at the time. I don't know. Let's see, Peglin Card Shop, which refers to the train card shop simulator, which I did the demo of. It was quite fun, but we don't have the full game yet, so we should just leave that one to the side for just a tad bit longer. Dicey Dungeons, I have 2 crossed off here. Can't live without electricity because we freaked out in that game. It was no fun, so we're just leaving it, taking a break from it. We might go back to it later. Emberward, we need to go back to at some point, probably when they update it. Shogun Showdown, which is back. Hexcel's been completed. Go check out that playlist if you missed it. Casey's Mod, which is now in the voting. And then we have like Hitman 3, which I honestly did a lot of back then. And then we stopped for a bit because it's like I had to do a trade off with the console, and then the game started like having problems with me where it was like crashing because apparently I killed too many people or something. I don't know. But yeah, Maneater. And then we have the horror section here, which is Bendy and the Dark Revival, Hello Neighbor, and then Mr. Hops. Honestly, I wanted to finish all of those. And then we have the backward tour, which is Haunt the House. Oh yeah, and then I have the daily stuff up here, which was Lego, and then the Sparks Hope, and then we turned that into like less daily videos for them. And then it just became like a weekly schedule and a sticky note I try to keep, but you're just trying a bunch of things, hoping something sticks. But I'm trying my best here with the promises I'm trying to keep. It was just like we got sick, and now we're just like barely getting back in the swing of it, and now it's like a weird thing where it's like I want to record, but I also want to like play a game a bunch of times over and over just so I can get the progress in it going. And that game is Temetsi, and everyone probably saw how that been going. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I also put up here Lair of Shotgun King, and I actually think they just made another update for that, or like working on it. So if that does get updated soon, and it's like something major, I will definitely be checking that out later. But for now, we're gonna leave off with our like little playlist here. So what do we have on our little schedule of every one of these videos, at least weekly? We got VR, we got Rabbids, the Kingdom Battle one, because Sparks of Hope is not relevant anymore because we have Kingdom Battle. So we will go back to Sparks of Hope when we're finished with Kingdom Battle. I'd like to do things in chronological order. Okay? Then we have Mob Factory, which might be done soon because apparently the game is starting to have a stroke because I'm just too darn good at it. Bart Bonte, which is just referring to its collection, and then the idea where it's like I play every Bart Bonte game that ever existed because I love Bart Bonte. Lego, which is just like whichever Lego game we're on right now, which is Indiana Jones. A random Netflix game. Tetris Forever. Temetsi, which you heard about. Mini Metro, just did that. Hexels is now gone because we finished that. Unless you want me to do like, I don't know, community-made maps, but no one says anything. So I'm going to assume you don't want that. So, but unless you say something, I might change my mind. And then we got Shogun Showdown. So that's that. That is that. Anyway. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this little session and stuff. Oh, wait, I'm not actually done. I wanted to announce a few things that might lead to changes. So if you're curious about that and you came for the announcements, not just the voting, then stick around. But if you just came here to hear the results, then you can leave. I'll be right back. Just gonna throw away this paper. Okay. So, it's about work. And I don't mean this work. Like, this I consider a hobby. And it's been a really fun hobby. So, thank you guys so much for all the support. No, I've been meaning... Oh, that work right there. Bricks and minifigs. It's been going good, but... I mean, we've been cut down hours. At least I got an hour back, which was fun. And now we got, like, a good schedule going off for that, where it's just, like... Wednesdays. It used to be Mondays, and then we changed it to Wednesdays because, like, my mom was a little still under the weather, and we're all still a little suffering a bit, but I'm sure some other people are because it's, like, cold out right now where we are, so. But we're all better now. My voice is starting to sound normal, too. That's something I didn't think I'd get to say something quite soon, but everything's starting to go much better. Unfortunately... And excuse my breath. Unfortunately, things have been getting interesting. Like, we lost in our sub. I don't know what happened. It might be because they, like, wanted a bunch of the other videos to continue, and that's just my opinion. Because like I said, we got that list of games we've not done in a while. And they were probably maybe like an old time fan or something. Or maybe they're just like a new time fan or something, and they thought at one point this was going to get somewhere really good and really quickly, and then at this point it's like they given up on the battle. I don't know what the reason is. I wish people would talk to me more, because as you've seen, especially if you see me out there like on the web, on like other people's videos and stuff, I've been very responsive. Whenever I hear like someone making a comment, my phone always reminds me, and then I'm always there like, oh hey, sorry for not replying so quickly. And yeah, I've been a little bad on a certain few of them, but if I go on my dashboard right now, there are no unread comments. So I've been reading all your comments. I've been reading and listening to all your feedback, and of course, probably ignoring the stream thing is another thing that probably led to the loss of sub, but we will figure this out. And I think that's something else we need to talk about. Should we do streaming? I'm going to say we will do it, but unless someone can tell me where to do it, then we just shouldn't do it just yet. But I can guarantee you this, and I probably will do a short about this tomorrow or some other time. But if I hear one person and they say they want to stream and they want it to be on this platform, then I will set that up. I will set that up immediately. I will drop everything else, and I will try my best to figure out a date that works the best for that. But if you're going to say nothing, you're going to get nothing. Okay? That's just how the world works. You need to speak up. And I know it can be scary and nervous, but I mean, I can speak from experience. I used to be scared and nervous about doing this, and now it's like the normal new life I have. And I've really been enjoying it, and you guys have been made it all the more special. And I've also been nervous about like some of the content stuff that I've been watching, so I used to like mute or hide that stuff, but now it's like I've been way more out there. So if you want me to be more expressive or like share my more thoughts and opinions on like the stuff I watch, I'd love to say that, but I'm just trying not to get banned by saying I watch this person's channel or I watch this type of content. So we're in that little midpoint, you know? But hey, I get it. Like, you're out there on YouTube, you're putting out your comment. Even me at the longest time, I would never say anything back to anyone else's videos because I was so afraid that most people out there were going to read it, and I didn't know what they were going to think. But then I grew, and I'm like, I don't fucking care what people think of me. I don't give a damn what people say about me. I'm going to keep being me and keep doing what I'm doing. And all of you have been nothing but supportive. So thank you so much for that. It's been making my day every time I go back and read one of your comments. And even you just leave a little heart. I'm like, aw, thank you. Because you've seriously been the reason I kept doing this. And if you think I've not been putting enough like time and stuff into this, well, that's only because like I have a personal life and I've been trying to do like a balance. But I guarantee you, some point when we can definitely figure this out, I want this to become like a full-time career. Even if it doesn't do much, I want to do it. Not just for the sake of like being fun, but for the sake of just like giving back for all the support you've been giving me. So yeah. Hopefully we can figure this stuff out. And anyway, job, as I said, like Bricks and Mayfigs with hours and stuff, it's been fine. And well, obviously like YouTube, it's not making money now. I don't know if it will make us money too soon. My hope was like at this point on, it would like in a few months from when I started, it would start really doing something. But at this point, it's like we're just doing it for fun now, and that's okay. Maybe one day we'll do something big, and then I can like really give back, or maybe we're just like this forever, and then we can just keep going. because like obviously you don't start really going until like you have enough content out there, and you also like have a lot of subs out there, and we're a little less than 1/5 of the way there, but we're doing okay. I think we're doing really right dandy. Do want to note though that we have been making a lot more videos than a lot more people have been doing in a long time. But honestly, I don't know if that's that impressive because like editing, I barely do any of that. I mean, I create the thumbnails, but those are more snapshots at this point. And even like the editing that I did do was mostly for just like VR. And obviously, we're not the best editor, but we'll figure that out at some point. Anyway, I ramble on a lot, so on to stuff. Like I said, hours got cut, bricks and mayfigs, so we found it our way because I don't do classes, so it was either classes or full-time job, and now we found something, and we don't know what it's like now. We have an appointment set up for Tuesday, and we're going to need to talk to them and see what it's going to be like. So, may have to say that on more hours like this for Wednesday, it might become like that for a new daily. But I can promise you a few things. The first, I will meet the daily quota of trying to get all these done every week. And the second, I will make sure that you get 2 videos, whether they have to be by backup or by just doing it every day in order to get them to you. So, just in case, definitely going to be making like probably 1 to 2 backup videos every day from now on, just so I can plan if the worst comes to worst. But on the positive side, if this does well and this pays well, I could get you that PS5 immediately. In fact, I could even like go to the chat and be like, we get you 100 subs, I'm buying the PS5 in a week from now. And obviously we will do a voting when, you know, that one is done about like, hey, which game do you guys want to get? Because for me personally, it's like a tie between either Spider-Man collections, you know, just like the new one they made, you know, the Spider-Man, then Miles Morales, and then Spider-Man 2, or Astrobot. And I've heard there's a DLC for that, which I know nothing about, so I think that would be really fun. But, you know, there could be other stuff out there, like, I don't know, I'm not much of a PS person. I've just been mostly Nintendo my whole life, so even though I have an Xbox One stuff, it's like, what is this game? I understand like Minecraft and Fallout, but what is this game? What who is this guy? Who's just a newer school gamer? So, you know. Anyway, thanks for listening to me talk about personal problems in my life and ramble on about gibberish, which none of you probably give a damn about or care. Like, maybe you do care, or maybe you don't. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video as always. And feel free to click any of these time cards. Knowing me, there's going to be a playlist somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. Nope, no wait. Ah, there it is. I'm blind. Definitely can't see. Can't see at all. Hi. How you doing, guys? Oh, there you are. Sorry, I thought that was you. And then, oh, right there it is. There's a subscribe button. You should click it. You know, if you really like the channel and you want to be supportive. And then that's a video that YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy. And then, I don't know what that is. It's a playlist of some kind. Probably something popular. Probably something stupid. Anyway, you should probably click it. Feel free to click. And I'll see you next time. What, you expect a fancy outro? Maybe we should do that. Nah, see ya!